In this course, you are going to be learning the International Phonetic Alphabet so you can learn how to make every single sound in English. So before we get started, we need to talk about what the International Phonetic Alphabet is. International means involving two or more countries. Phonetic means something about sounds. Alphabet means the group of letters which we use for writing a language. So what do you think the International Phonetic Alphabet is? It's an alphabet which shows us the actual pronunciation of English. It can be used to show us how to pronounce every single word in English. The International Phonetic Alphabet is normally called the IPA. So after this, I will say IPA whenever I'm talking about the International Phonetic Alphabet. What you see on the screen now is the IPA. It doesn't look like English, right? It looks like a completely new language. And you're right. If you don't know the IPA, then you won't know how to read this language or to make the sounds of this alphabet. The first thing you will probably see is that the IPA is divided into two sections. The top section is the vowels. We will talk about what vowels are in one of the next videos. And the second section is the consonants. And we will also talk about what consonants are in one of the next videos. The second thing you might see is that, wow, there are 20 vowel sounds in English. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Shane, I was taught that there's only 5 vowels in English. Yes, that's true. There are 5 vowel letters in English, but there are 20 vowel sounds in English. Now, you may also see that at the top of the vowels, there are 2 sections. One is called monophthongs, and the second is called diphthongs. A monophthong is a vowel sound where the tongue stays in one position. So if you say a monophthong, your tongue will not move. A diphthong is a vowel sound where the tongue moves to make that sound. So if you say a diphthong, your tongue will change position to make that sound. The next thing I want to show you is that these monophthong vowels here are put in this order for a reason. Let me show you what I mean. This vowel here is pronounced E, E. You see when I make this sound, E, my mouth is quite wide. This sound here is pronounced U, U. You see here when I pronounce this sound, my mouth is closed and in a circle shape. U. So the monophthongs on the left-hand side are normally made when your mouth is wider. The monophthongs on the right-hand side are normally made when your mouth is in more of a circle shape. Now remember this sound here, it's pronounced E, E. When I make this sound, is my mouth open or closed? It's almost completely closed, right? Now look at this sound. This sound is pronounced A, A. When I make this sound, is my mouth open or closed? It's open, right? So the monophthongs on the bottom, you normally need to open your mouth to say them. And the monophthongs on the top, your mouth is almost completely closed. So in summary, the more left you go, the wider your mouth should be. The more right you go, the more your mouth should be in a circle. The further up you go, the more closed your mouth should be. And the further down you go, the more open your mouth should be. The last thing I want to tell you is that the consonant letters that are bolded are called voiced sounds. This means when you make these sounds, your throat should vibrate. Your vocal cords should vibrate. The letters not in bold are unvoiced. This means your throat and your vocal cords do not vibrate when you make these sounds. Some consonants are voiced, some consonants are not voiced. But in English, all vowel sounds are voiced. That means when you make a vowel sound in English, your throat should vibrate. Your vocal cords should vibrate. If you put your hand on your throat when you make a voiced sound, you will feel your throat vibrating. Okay, now you know all about the IPA. I know that was a lot of information, so if you want to, you can go back and watch this video again. When you're ready, do the quiz for this lesson, and I will see you in the next video.